I'm Kevin Cochran. I'm the Chief Marketing Officer here at Vultr. And before we begin today's presentation, I just want to tell you a little bit about who Vultr is to set some context. Vultr, just yesterday, was announced as the visionary in Gartner's new emerging Magic Quadrant for AI infrastructure. We're very happy about this. Very happy about this. Very happy about our partnership with DDN, because DDN makes all things possible with our AI infrastructure across our 32 global data center regions. So Vultr, it's a modern hyperscaler. It's an AI infrastructure specialist operating in over 32 data center regions all around the globe. Our primary claim to fame is unbeatable price to performance. Unbeatable price to performance, both for your core cloud infrastructure, your core cloud native workloads, as well as all of the AI infrastructure you're deploying to support all of your AI native applications. Our claim to fame on pure price to performance is that we're anywhere between 50 and 90% lower cost than a traditional hyperscaler and deliver more performance. On average, 82% better performance per dollar than a hyperscaler. This is why we partner with DDN. This is why we love working with the folks here in this booth, because DDN delivers unparalleled price to performance. DDN delivers the greatest performance per dollar. We have a shared DNA in making sure that we can unlock greater value and help you get faster time to market for all of your AI native applications and workloads. And our partnership with DDN goes back many, many years here at Supercompute. We started out a number of years ago at the early days of AI infrastructure when we first made the case with DDN that we needed to start standing up GPU infrastructure in the cloud, because the economics of buying successive generations of GPUs and standing them up, given the rapid development of the roadmap, it made sense to leverage a cloud model so you can rent GPUs and always stay on the latest and greatest infrastructure from Vultr and DDN. We then made the case that people needed to think beyond just their core training workloads and needed to start thinking about how they optimize their AI infrastructure for runtime deployment, for actual inference of all of the models that you're training. And then, of course, we made the case for systematizing how you can roll out an integrated stack of compute and storage for all of your enterprise workloads. Here today, we're in the trough of disillusionment, which is how do we get to mainstream adoption at enterprise scale for AI infrastructure and unlock superior price to performance, unlock superior performance per dollar for all of our initiatives going forward. And that's really what we're here to talk about today. So here with DDN, we started out our journey bringing to them the overall pipeline of what we do here at Vultr. Here at Vultr, we help accelerate all of the delivery of your application artifacts for all of your cloud native engineers and marry that with the delivery of all of your AI artifacts, your trained models, according to a pipeline of delivery for all of your AI engineers. And the missing element in our infrastructure was always one critical thing. Who can name it? What is missing from this picture? What is the most essential part of delivering an application, an AI native application that's missing from this picture? The answer is very simple. What was missing was high performance data intelligence and data pipelines powered by DDN. So with DDN, we're able to deploy in our cloud the integrated stack of compute and storage to accelerate all of your training and development of new AI native applications and then scale them most efficiently with the greatest performance globally. So in the early days, when we started working out with DDN, it was all about how do we enable people to scale up integrated AI infrastructure. And this is really what we've all been focused on when we're training all of our custom models, the scale-up architecture. And the scale-up architecture is very simple because you want to enable all of your data science teams to get access to a centralized cluster where they can schedule their workloads and be able to scale that across thousands of nodes and make sure they have all of the integrated observability, all of the integrated monitoring in order to do this efficiently. And with DDN, what we realized was that we needed to have the highest performance storage infrastructure to optimize these large training clusters. And with DDN, we get 30 times greater performance for bringing data to a training cluster than with any other system. And we get 15 times greater power efficiency when we're using DDN for large training clusters. So here at Vultr, we'll scale to tens of thousands of nodes, the largest superclusters on the planet. But the key is unlocking those superclusters and making them incredibly efficient, well utilized, with again, 30 times the performance and 15 times greater power efficiency. This is the power of DDN with Vultr for a scale-up architecture. But wait, there's more, because we need to move beyond scaling up AI infrastructure in large centralized training clusters. Because at the end of the day, after you've done your training run, you have an artifact, you have a containerized model. And where does a containerized model go? This containerized model needs to go all around the world. It needs to be able to be deployed to Seoul, Korea, to Tokyo, Japan, to Johannesburg, South Africa, because you have a global audience that you're looking to serve for any of your applications. So with the Vultr here, what we do is we actually support the delivery of those containerized models to dedicated inference clusters across all of our global data center regions. And moreover, we also support the real-time integration of ongoing data that you're capturing at different points of presence to feed it forward to real-time RAG all of your inference clusters. And of course, because you're actually delivering an actual application experience, you also need to have all of the integrated pipelines for your actual code that's actually delivering the mobile application or the web experience that's being accessed by your customers or your partners. So what we do here with DDN is we supercharge the entire integrated compute stack of all of your dedicated clusters for runtime inference, whether they're doing the real-time RAG, the model inference, or running the actual application code that's actually what you're hitting when you make the web request. And again, all of this is powered by DDN. And we don't just do it in one location, because with DDN, what we get for the runtime environment, the scale-out architecture, is we get 10 times better performance, and we get 10 times better power efficiency. So on scale up, we get 30 times the performance, 15 times greater power efficiency. Then when we're scaling out globally, 10 times better performance and 10 times better power efficiency. You cannot beat this. This is the stack that will help you optimize your budget as you're looking to optimize the portfolio of applications you're rolling out in 2026. And we're going to be doing that not just in one location, we're doing it globally. We are a hyperscaler. We're a hyperscaler backed by DDN. This means when you set up all of your availability zones, be it in South Asia, in North America, or in the European Union, you're going to be able to set up the equivalent networking and compute infrastructure that you would with the traditional hyperscaler, but you're going to do it on Vultr, save between 50 and 90%, get better performance, powered by DDN. So with DDN as well, for all of you that are deploying worldwide, we also want to make certain that you do so with the greatest safety and security and compliance, because trust really, truly matters. And here with DDN, we're also pioneering the most trusted AI infrastructure globally with all of our compliance certification, including FedRAMP here in 2026. So with that, I wanted to say thank you. Remember, DDN, 30 times better performance for your training workloads, 15 times better power efficiency for your training workloads. For all of your inference, 10 times better performance, 10 times better power efficiency, coupled with Vultr to save you 50 to 90% and give you better performance on a worldwide basis.